Hey coaches, what's going on? It's Coach Tim here with another video, guys, and I got a good one for you today. I'm gonna talk to you guys about the number one thing that your team need to have down packed when it comes down to running the beast formation. If you don't do anything else, this is the one thing you need to have down packed if you plan to run the beast. All right, guys. So before I get into this video, guys, do me a solid and like and subscribe to my channel, guys. You'll be doing me a big solid, and that's a gift to you guys. Don't forget to download my free beast formation playbook. It will be the second link in the description box below. All right, guys. So let's get into this thing because, guys, for those who don't know, I am running the beast formation exclusively this year, guys, and this year has taught me a lot because I have a completely different team. Most of my kids have moved up to play middle school or high school football. And so I got a completely different team except two kids. So um, this team is a lot different than my championship team 2 years ago in that they're not fully bought into the concept of being the best blocking team in the league, which is problematic. And if you want to run the beast and become an unstoppable force, you want to have the best blocking team in your league, hands down. I don't care if you have small kids, large kids, it doesn't matter. If your kids mentally haven't bought into blocking, then you're going to have problems when the games get tight, when you run into adversity, things of that nature. And so that's kind of the thing that I'm dealing with this year with my team, guys. I have a smaller team this year. I have about 17 players. And among those 17 players, I have a lot of those kids who, you know, they either all about scoring or they all about defense, but they don't want to block. And so, when you're trying to really develop a championship caliber team, you want your guys to really kind of be sold into blocking. And what's amazing about this team, guys, is that they are the type of kids where a lot of them is their first year playing. And they're the kind of kids you have to show, they have to experience it for them to believe it. And so, guys, we lost our game today. In a great game. It was a great game, but what killed us more than anything else was bad blocking. And we was having some kids that wasn't there who's usually be on my line. They was out sick. So, we had those two issues, guys. But, if you don't teach your kid how to do anything else, gap blocking and wedging will save you just a headache. So if you got a team where, let's say you got one player or two players who um, are not fully bought into blocking, you can teach these kids these wedge concepts where they're wedging or they're gapping down. And you can have your beast backs kind of lead the way with blocking. And guys, that's one of the best things you can do when it comes down to playing in these just kind of tight nail biting football games, guys. So, you know, the tale of the tape for my season with my squad this year, this is the biggest line I ever had, guys. I got a 245 pounder, 231 pounder. I got a 181 pounder, 175 pounder. I got a big line. I got some big boys out there. But size don't matter when you're not able to utilize the size to your advantage and also have the mentality to execute. And so, like, for me, my goal now, guys, as the head coach of my team, and we're running the beast, we're going with the beast all year long, guys. So, my goal is to instill the mentality of blocking on, with my team, guys, because we're this game. Let me bag up real quick. My last game, we averaged about 3 to 4 yards a carry. Let's just say 3.5 to give it an average there. This game, we actually averaged 6 to 7 yards per carry, which was great. We had a big, about 75-yard run. Um, you know, like, we had a great game, but near the end of the game, our blocking just started to wane. Our blocking started to wane, and it started to affect the outcome of the game. And so, you know, one thing that you guys can do if your team is not that good at blocking is that you want to double down on this. Something that I do, guys. I double down on one-on-one drills, two-on-one drills, um, even two-on-three drills, because I want my team to get used to being physical, and I want them to get used to dealing with a barrage of people trying to break through, guys. And I make sure their hand placement is right, their technique is right. All of these things are right to make sure that they're able to be the best version of themselves, guys. And when it comes down to this, guys, I got some game film that I recorded. I'm gonna make another video for. But guys, I wanted to talk about that, guys. If you're struggling with running the beast, or even running single wing or anything like that, always look at your blocking first. Because usually, if your team is blocking right, good things happen. And when they're not blocking right, bad things happen. And this is something I've seen in my 13 years of coaching. You gotta be good. I've made it to championship games with 13, kids, but because they was great blockers, we was basically unstoppable, and we lost our championship game that year 13-6. So blocking is that important, guys. So if it's one thing that you want to teach your kid, regardless of what you're doing, you want to teach your kid how to block. All right, guys, you want to make sure your boys become blocking beasts. Okay, if you're gonna run the beast, teach your boys how to become blocking beasts. All right, guys. So I just wanted to make this quick video, guys. And again, do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, guys. And download that free beast formation playbook that's free to you guys. All right. Remember, guys, be great, have fun, and beast out. Peace.